Nat Geographic. Study says Cahokia, America's first city.
Today we know it as Cahokia, sometimes called City of the Sun. Today we know it as Cahokia,
sometimes called City of the Sun.
And it might also be called the pinnacle of the Mississippian culture. Located at the confluence of three rivers, whose waters provided both food and transportation, Cahokia reached an estimated population of 20,000 people by 1150 AD, which was larger than London at the time.
Heliopolis, they decided to build Alexandria. Alexandria's library, according to Manetho, got most of its information of Egyptian history from the library of Heliopolis. Manetho tells us that Heliopolis had records of the world going back thousands of years to the Atlanteans. When Alexandria was built, they took most of the resources from Heliopolis and brought it up to Alexandria and basically swapped the center of learning and philosophy from Heliopolis to Alexandria.
A book called Britain, The Key to World History, page 17 and 18. It says, as far as Bible geography is concerned, it appears that the main person responsible for its misinterpretation was Constantine the Great, who had definite motives from transferring the arena of Jewish history and that of Christ to another region altogether. So they said Constantine the Great is who transferred biblical territory from one region to another, right? He used Christianity as a valuable political asset, selected the East as his empire, and with Eusebius, Jerome, and others, invented the present Palestine. He invented Palestine, guys. Just like I stated.
What has brought you to Marion County, Illinois? The fact that years ago, my friend Paul deciphered some stones that were originally claimed to be from Marion County, Illinois, and they turned out to be a Latin mishmash of Mediterranean languages, Greek, Latin with Phoenician characters, a lot of Egyptian hieroglyph, a lot of Numidian, and these stones told a story about a colony leaving from Alexandria, Egypt, and coming here.
And when did they leave?
Looks about like 25 to 30 BC.
And so they came through the Gulf of Mexico, up the Mississippi River.
Right, they went from around the Horn of Florida, then came up Mississippi, then they came up the Ohio River, the Big Wabash, the Little Wabash, the Skillet Fork, into the Lick Branch, and where there's a couple of ravines there.
So why has no one in history heard about this?
There are many collectors all over the country. There are collectors in Europe that actually purchase some of these artifacts, and it's possible that 100, 200 years ago, some Amish kid or some Mennonite kid had found some tablets with Egyptian hieroglyph on them. There have been many, many nice artifacts found in this area, just and even close here, and in southern Egypt, I mean, in southern Illinois,
Yeah.
There have been many, many nice artifacts found in this area, just in southern Egypt. In southern Illinois.
In the winter of 1607-1608, Captain John Smith embarked on a journey up the Rappahannock River, but it wasn't a leisurely adventure. He was a prisoner of the Powhatans. With steadfast resolve, he repeated the voyage in June 1608, accompanied by 14 companions, reaching the Potomac River by June 16th. Note that the Potawatomi are considered one and the same as the Potomac, for which the river and region were named.